Today I'm on a new job, as you can see behind me, with the other guys. My job got rained out this morning, so it's pretty wet here, but they're just moving dirt. So, you know, we can do that. There's about, I don't know, 6 foot of cut on that hill right there. They're just shoving off down in this pond. But this is the new dozer. They did like a rental on it for this job. There's a lot of work to do here and then in that pond whenever they get done with this dirt. So they needed to move a lot of dirt. So they got this. This is a brand new. Said when they got it out here, it had like 5 hours on it. So it's as new as it gets. John Deere 700L. So I just ran Komatsu D51 a few weeks ago and did a video on that. I do the same thing here. Yeah, I'll probably do a review. Y'all stay tuned. If you don't mind, hit the like, subscribe button for more videos like this. Like I said in the last one, I'll review more pieces of equipment if people want me to do them. So you gotta leave comments, you know, let me know, and y'all enjoy. This is the dumbest thing ever. Unbuckle and refasten seatbelt every time you get in the seat. Hey John Deere, that's stupid. Okay, what if I need to move this thing 4 feet? It's on fire. I gotta unbuckle and refasten my seatbelt. Stupid. Okay, now that we're past that, visibility is okay. Nowhere near the Komatsu. Everything's nice. It's got a heated and air-conditioned seat, is what they said. Yeah. I mean, everything's like the K models. I ran a 700K a few years ago for a little while, and it's basically the same. The biggest difference are these joysticks. So left steer, right steer, your speed control, and forward and reverse is here. You don't push the joystick forwards and backwards. So that's different, but I mean, everything else is the same. Phone holder, cup holder. It's got a big tray for a lunchbox. That's nice. Your Bluetooth or whatever, aux places, hookups. Visibility's good out the back, everything. The biggest gripe I have is the noise and the stupid unlock and relock seatbelt. That's dumb. That is stupid. I don't know. I'm sure you can get that turned off somehow. Somebody on the computer, you know, do a little tip tap and magoo on the computer, and they get that changed. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice machine, and like I say, it's brand new. Let me see. So it's got 53 hours on it now. So I've got a chrome stack. I mean, anything with the chrome stack, dude, that's at least 1 point in my book. a few specs on this dozer. So I reviewed a Komatsu D51 PXI a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I'll put a link to that in the top of the page or whatever. It's basically it's the same size as this. They're both like 32,000 pounds. This dozer's 32,000 pounds, has 130 horsepower, and the blade capacity is 4.9 yards, 4.8 yards, so almost 5 yards. The blade on the 51 is, I think, a 4.4 yard, 4.6 yard, whatever. It's pretty close. They're basically the same two machines. I'll be honest, this machine has a lot more power than the Komatsu. The things I don't like about it are it's loud inside. It's very loud for a new machine. Like the hydrostat is what it whines really bad. It's not terrible, but for a brand new machine, it's definitely not ideal. So it's got a lot of power, which is a good. It's loud, which is a bad. The visibility is not as good as the Komatsu, and it's not as smooth as the Komatsu. I've only put about 5 hours on, 4 or 5 hours today on it. And I may have put 10 on that Komatsu dozer. They're pretty close, honestly. They're pretty close. I'm just gonna take y'all inside the cab and show you a few features that I don't like from this versus the Komatsu. I'll try to get some side-by-side and comparisons. Let me do that. Okay, so as you can see, sitting in the seat, I'm sitting here without leaning forward. I can't really see the bottom of the blade. Yes, it's a little bit lower than I am, but still, the bottom of the blade is hard to see. The display's fine, but let me show you this. This just irks me. So here's your backup camera. This never goes away, which is annoying. I saw the loader in this earlier, and this whole thing was covering it up there, which could be dangerous. But the biggest gripe is, look where your tow hitch is. That is not the center of the screen. So your camera's offset to one side. That is annoying, dude. If you don't know what you're doing, not paying close enough attention, and don't know how to, so that is terrible. Honestly, I don't know why you can't put the camera in the center line of the machine. Every other machine I've been in is like that. You could get in a predicament like that where you're closer on one side and you think you're not because the camera's offset. But really, it's a pretty good machine. It's a pretty good machine for what it is. I mean, it's nice. It's got a heated, air-conditioned seat. The air works real good. I mean, it's got nice vents in nice places. It has a lot of storage. I mean, that's a great thing. You got lunchbox storage here, phone holder, cup holder, an extra cup holder, a big, like a Yeti, one of those big tumbler things or something you can put in there. It's nice, I'm not gonna lie, but compared to the Komatsu, I think I would pick the Komatsu over this machine. Just for the simple fact of visibility, the smooth operation, and the noise in the cab. Those three things are the biggest. Probably the biggest to me is the smooth operation and the noise. Well, all three of them really. So Yeah, this is a pretty good machine for what it is, but I would like to run a new Cat D4 and see the difference between this, the Cat, and the Komatsu. So if anybody has one of those that I know personally and wants to let me run it for a couple hours, I would love to do that. Just to kind of compare these three. But unbiased, I would rather have a John Deere, honestly. I've heard Komatsu people, a lot of people have had trouble with their dealers here in Charlotte. I've seen a few, like more than a few pieces of equipment on Marketplace, new Komatsu machines, because they're having problems with their dealers, so they're switching brands. Not that the machine's bad, the dealer problem is bad. So yeah, this machine's nice, but honestly, I'm underwhelmed. Like I say, it has power. That's the biggest thing it's got going for it. The visibility isn't the greatest. To be honest, I haven't ran a K model in 5 years, 6 years, but I don't think it's much different than the older K models. John Deere, I think even with their track codes with the new P tier equipment, it's the same freaking machine. Y'all have had the same machine for I don't know how long, but it's been a long time. So yeah, here's just a shot, and yeah, they I would recommend the Komatsu over this John Deere 100%. But with that, I would say check on your dealer, see who your dealers are, and ask around about them, because I've heard people have had some terrible issues with them. So thank you guys. I hope y'all enjoy. I wanted to make more content out here with the track hoe, with the track loader. I just didn't have time. You know, we were moving this big pile of dirt, so I just kind of got to be in the machine pushing. You know, I can't just be out videoing and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys. Hey guys, I'm gonna do something a little bit different here. I think I'm gonna start doing messages like Sam at TriStar Digging. I talked to him last week on the phone, talked for a good while, and he talked about the people that he had talked to after sharing his messages at the end of his videos. So I said, you know what, that's better than just reading a Bible verse. It takes more time because you have to prepare, but maybe this will help somebody out. So this verse is James chapter 1 verses 2 through 4. It says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." So he's saying here that count it all joy when you meet trials of various kinds. He doesn't say if. There's no guarantee if you get saved. There's no guarantee at all from anything, any religion, that you're not going to have trouble in this life. You have to get tested to know what you're capable of. If life's just cushy and yeah, it's great, everything's great, never have any troubles, you never grow. I wrote down, this is, everybody knows this, but how diamonds are made. So they're just I guess a chunk of coal or something, the 10 minutes I read on Google. Anyway, they're a chunk of carbon that when it sees great pressure and great heat, it becomes a diamond through some kind of, however this works, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but
the pressure it takes is 725,000 psi, and the heat is over 2,000 degrees, 2,500 degrees, something like that. So you take this chunk of coal, yeah, it might be good for starting a fire, but that's it. You know, it's just a black, dirty piece of coal, and you put it under great pressure and great heat, and out becomes this beautiful diamond that no two diamonds are the same. James 1 verse 12 also. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him. Romans 5:3-5 also says, not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. So we're going to face trials is what we're getting at here, whether you're a Christian, whether you're not. The biggest thing that you have as a Christian is we have hope and we have faith. We can take the weight off of ourselves and put it on the God. But we have faith in God that He'll bring us through whatever trial we go through. And even if not, that it's for a better purpose. It's for a purpose. It's for a good reason. So, yeah, I also wrote down, we go through stuff so when it happens to someone else that we know or love or are close to, we can relate to them and help them, just like the people before us, before it happened to us, came to us and helped us and related to us. You know, if Christians just got saved and then, wow, nothing happened after that, then when somebody that's not saved, child dies or parents die or get cancer, how can we relate? We can't. So that's no way to witness if we don't know how to relate. So yeah, guys, I hope somebody got something out of this. If you need anything at all, message me on Instagram, leave a comment, call me if you know me. Yeah, Jesus loves you and I do too. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. It really means a lot to me. Thank you.